Hello, my name is Eric Ring, and I am going to be doing a science demonstration in memory of my high school physics teacher and a friend of mine, Carl Duzen, who passed away Thursday from the COVID-19 virus. His wife Susan asked that people take a moment during the time that he's being cremated to do something that would remind us of Carl. So I felt that the best way to memorialize him would be to do a science experiment, and that is what I am sharing with you because he would love to pass on knowledge, and he was just one of the more special people that I've known in my life. He was supportive, he was loving, he was smart, he loved to teach, he loved science, and this is for Carl, and you'll see what I'm doing in a bit. So the experiment that I'm going to do is I am going to create a cloud at home, and I'm using a jar. We're boiling some water, some ice cubes, and some hairspray from Aveda. So great company. If you are in the Philadelphia area, once they reopen everything, you should visit Liberty Place, the Aveda store, because my wife happened to manage that store. In any event, so we're going to wait for the water to come to a boil. We're going to fill up our jar with hot water, and then we're going to spray a little bit of hairspray into the bottle, put our cap on the top, and then put some ice cubes on the cap, and then we should be able to make a cloud. Okay, so from the sounds of that, you can tell that our water is now boiling. So I'm going to put in a bunch of boiling water, and then I'm going to have my cap ready. Take aerosol hairspray, do a couple spritz in there, and then what we're going to do is put some ice cubes on top, and we should create a cloud. So what's happening is the water vapor is filling up our jar, and the molecules are clinging to the molecules or the particles in the hairspray, and then we're cooling down the water vapor on top, so it's condensing and it is holding on to the molecules in the hairspray. So, and then once it fills up with the cloud, you can see the cloud is pretty much formed, and I'm going to take the top off, and the cloud should come up. And you can see it coming up, and it's kind of twirling like that because of the motion of the air currents inside our container. But in particular, I'm doing this cloud demonstration because at this point, since Carl has passed on, I think of him sitting on a cloud, ingesting all the knowledge of the universe, loving it, and waiting for an opportunity to pass that on to us and teach us when we eventually pass on ourselves. So Carl, you meant the world to me. You were loved by so many people. I know that you loved your wife Susan, you loved teaching, you love science, you passed that on and showed that every day of your life, and we all thank you for that. I am again doing this at Susan's request that we do something to remember Carl by. If you want to do something to remember people who are important in your life, take a moment, tell them how much you love them, wear a mask when you go outside so you don't get anybody sick if you happen to have the virus and you don't know it. Again, Carl was suffering from Alzheimer's, So he was in a facility and caught the virus and passed away about 3 days after being diagnosed with or them recognizing that he had the virus. So save lives, wear a mask, do something that commemorates the people that you love, and thank you very much for watching and listening. Also, if you'd like to make a donation, as I was saying, Carl was suffering from Alzheimer's. He was for a long time getting help and treatment from Penn Memory Center. I'm going to try to put a link to that if you want to make a small donation to Penn Memory Center. That would be a great thing to do in his honor too.